You got that shirt
Slow
on.
day. Slow day today. I was straight rotten in there. But yeah, I'm good to be out.
There you
Good to
go.
talk with you guys.
That's right.
Yo, how you feeling, Brian?
What's up?
So how you feeling, bro?
Better, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
just been chilling, to be honest.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Fine.
How's your back doing?
Just tough that first week, moving back and forth,
Oh yeah, I bet.
and switching rooms. That was a hell of work too. Switching from the other
Damn.
room, so switching the beds, basically everything.
Oh no, I bet, bro. Oh, no, I seen that you sent the picture. I'm like, dang, it's a lot of stuff you gotta move.
For real.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I'm good now. Just resting now, basically.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Jobs.
But yeah, bro. I mean, it's good to finally catch up again, bro. Kind of see you. I know what it's been like a week now or like two now, huh?
Probably like a week and a half.
Yeah, almost like 2 weeks.
So, yeah.
But yeah, bro. I mean, you know, that's why I wanted to chop it up today. Kind of catch up, how we been, things like that. But also kind of start to try to start planning your GO, your grand opening, because I know we kind of talked about that. But yeah, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I know me. I had a pretty busy day today. I don't know if you saw the chats, but I had like 4 appointments. Well, I had four, but one of them ended up leaving. It was a no-show, so one of them
Yeah.
didn't come. But yeah, I was pretty busy today. I woke up early, bro, and what was it? I had to take my sister to school, and I'm like, bro, you're 11 years old. You can walk. It's like a 10-minute walk. And she's like, no, but
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I'm like, bruh. So I had to drive her to school. I dropped her off, and then after that, I remember I had to go to the grocery store. I got some groceries. I got some leche, I remember, because we had no milk in this house. I had to get my protein shake in, so I'm like, nah, I got to go get some milk. Got some leche, and then I just passed out. I took a nap after, like, nah, I'm hella tired still, because I was like, nah, I slept late last night, but yeah,
Yeah.
bro. But,
That's right.
yeah, bro. I've seen you too, bro. You've been consistent, bro, with the 30-day core run.
Yeah, you already know right now. It's not I'm unemployed,
You
not doing nothing. Nah.
Yeah, how you liking that, bro, so far?
It's pretty sick. It's just kind of basically teaching, getting me used to like, oh, I have to do it.
Yeah.
Getting that mentality down. I was like, all right, shit. Getting used to it.
Nah, yeah, I feel it, bro.
Make sure I do the AMs, and all that. And I'm still not the best at it, but at least I get used to it at least during this 30-day core run, and then after that, start actually paying attention to my AMs, try to write them better, actually reflect, on like the things I do. But I'm not really doing nothing right now, so not much to reflect. But still,
Oh yeah, bro. I've been seeing you post up your AMs and stuff like that, and also seeing you getting like more kind of like opening up more, bro. Be getting a bit more vulnerable. My bad. I came over here because I'm cocinando potatoes right now because my mom's like, put the potatoes to cook before I get home. She's gonna make some taquitos later, so I'm cooking those up right now. But no, yeah, bro. I've been seeing you open up more too. I know that's something you're kind of struggling with before. Kind of opening up with us. But I've
yeah,
been seeing you open up more. Kind of to yourself, and then you can kind of reflect back on that, and you even ask yourself some questions and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, like he's actually, like I gotta learn from you, bro. Cause me, like my aims, I feel like sometimes they're really general, and I don't question myself after. I kind of just write it all together
yeah,
like a big blob. But yeah, I've been seeing that, bro. Toto's been seeing it too, and yeah, man. I'm proud of you, bro, for keeping it pushing. Bro, you're like leading the pack, bro. Everybody's like they do 2 days and then they're gone for 2 days. But yeah, bro,
Nah.
you've been
everybody
consistent.
started strong and then they started disappearing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like one by
Where'd they all
one,
go?
soldier.
Hey Brian, that's always how it goes, bro. We used to call
Uh,
it the Squid
The
Games,
Squid Game,
and
yeah.
then
Like
people would
eliminate them.
get cut. Yeah, but nah, I've been paying attention. Who's been leading the pack, and it's definitely been Brian. It's
uh,
been Brian. It's been Zenas, and it's just like, dang, bro, these guys got it down. I mean, I can't even lie. They caught me slipping a few times too. Like,
Yeah.
you know
yeah.
how it is, man. Sometimes it be getting me.
That's how
But
it be, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, it starts with you then. Lead the pack then.
Sure.
But yeah, I know Chris already mentioned it before that today we kind of just want to talk a little bit more about setting up that grand opening because
Yeah.
you're pretty much finishing up the process at this point. Like how long have you been in the process up to this point?
Oh, like 2 months already.
2 months. There you go, man.
You eating
See,
food?
I
and
starting now more.
What you eat?
yeah, right. Because
Mhm.
No, when?
you know how long I took in the process.
I
I
think I
took
heard
like,
like 3 months, no, or something like that.
oh man, like 4 or 5,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
Nah,
damn.
yeah, I did all the way back then when I was a
Yeah,
candidate in
thanks.
the process. But that's why when I see like guys like you, like all these guys from like the Merced team, when I'm the one helping them take through the process, they're doing a lot better than me. I'm like, it's good, bro. These guys can learn from my mistakes. These guys can be a lot better than me,
Yeah.
and you're no different than them, Brian. But I know when you do launch. I mean, hopefully soon we can go ahead and launch your Amway account, so you can start looking at some products, start looking at different the business side of things. We'll show you like a web tour of that maybe a little bit down the
Yeah.
line. But most importantly, what we want to talk about is your grand opening, because when you do launch your Amway account, it activates your strong start incentive
Yeah.
Yeah.
bonus. Like the second you launch, it'll activate it, and that essentially means like what, 12 months, you hit 150 PV, you get that fat bonus. But like there's a few months that you can miss, but obviously, we don't want you to miss a month, right? You want to have it like in your back pocket in case like what, like you lose your
Like
job
an emergency
or
type of thing, you know?
yeah, your customers don't buy that month or whatever it is. You want to
Yeah.
have it saved in the back of your pocket.
Exactly.
Um, but basically, the way we kind of set it up for people to, get customers and start making that 150 PV is a grand opening. And we talked a little bit about it last time. Remember? Where we kind of explained to you. Did Chris ever send you some pictures of his grand opening?
I sent him a video.
I think we seen a video.
I sent him the. I
Oh,
sent
you
him the.
seen videos of it?
I sent
Okay.
him the video, the one where I was like, "Hello, everybody!" Like the one that I think Nora recorded me, and it showed how
Oh
he was thinking.
yeah.
I think I sent you that
Yeah.
one, right, Brian?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I sent. I sent that one. I remember.
He's inside the house. I remember.
Yeah, no, yeah, I remember that. I think Tona has some pictures of it though. He was over there like flexing with the excess.
Yes,
He was
we
like,
did one for
I
Jordy.
remember.
Uh,
Yeah, we do them a lot. So I think you got
yeah.
an idea of like what it kind of looks like. Basically, we can make the drive over there down there to Alhambra.
Yeah.
And basically, all we need is a little spot and a date, and we can, we'll take care of the products. We'll take care of, selling products and things like sharing products.
Yeah.
But we do need to communicate on a few things first, so we can get that set up. Because the best grand openings are the ones like you prepare like a few weeks in advance, right? That's why
Yeah.
we're talking about it right now. So like leading up until next month, we want to do it next month because if you were to launch, like you don't want to launch your Amway account like what? How many days are left in this month, right?
Yeah.
20? No, not 20. 20. Yeah,
Yeah, like 10 days.
that's like
Two
10
weeks,
days
almost a
left to
little
hit
bit less than
150.
2 weeks.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
9, 10 days
yeah,
around.
10 days exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't want that. So better off to just push it off to next month. So then that's when we can have your grand opening. It should be pretty set in stone to hit 150 PV. Oh my god, bro! Every time I drive, bro, the sun be glaring in my
I
eyes,
can see
bro.
it. It's blasting you right now.
Cause I lost my Ray Bans, bro. No, I'm still there. But yeah, so we can like I said, we can talk about it right now just to prepare it in advance.
Yeah.
The one thing we did need is we all need to be set in stone is a day. We
Yeah.
really need to pick a day, so
Yeah.
then we know like because obviously when we're gonna come down. All the way down to Alhambra, we need to prepare beforehand. Like if it's on a day that I work, I can call off. A few people they could adjust their schedules beforehand.
Yeah.
So it's like the most urgent thing we need to do right now is pick a day. And when you
Yeah.
pick a day, you want to make sure because it's like what you're inviting your family, you're inviting your friends, you're inviting people that to come support your business, your brand
Yeah.
opening. So like we want to pick a day where most people will be available or most people will be in town, right? Because I know you got a lot of family down there, right? So you want to pick
Yeah.
a day like most people are available. For us, we usually do it on weekends.
Yeah, like a Saturday or
On
Sunday.
weekends. But I mean, we can open up a calendar right now. I can't really
Yeah.
share my screen right now because I'm on my phone. But
Here, I got you. I can share my screen. Here.
yeah, share the screen, and you can just like look on the calendar for next month. And I mean, it's up to you, right? Like it's your grand
Yeah.
opening. You know, like your family the best. You know when people are going on vacation, when people are gonna be home. Um, so we can kind of like work on that together right now.
All right, let me know if you can see it.
Yeah, share a calendar.
All right, so look, here's the calendar,
Yeah.
I
and
can't.
then here's May.
Oh,
Let me go to
okay.
next month. This is June. So I was thinking. I mean, well, obviously you're gonna pick the day, but we want to at least give it like what I'd say like at least 2 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah, so I would say that second week of June or that third week of June would be
Ooh,
a
cause
good time to
Yeah.
do it.
because
I'm
Father,
leaning to, yeah,
we
I'm
got
thinking
Father's
about
Day.
the 14th and 21, but then at the same time, I'm thinking like it's Father's Day the next day. I don't know if that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's Mother's Day. They don't really
Uh-huh.
celebrate Father's Day like that. But still,
Gotcha.
though. Hmm.
Yeah, it could be
I
like a
mean, Friday
father.
to Saturday, so I mean, either way, that should be good. I mean,
Because if we do it on Father's Day, like it could be like a Father's Day special. Like we can do special deals for like
For all
for
the
father,
like
like
for like all
father,
your deals, all like the
like some
tios there.
promotions. Yeah, it could
That,
be because last time we did one on Mother's Day actually.
yeah, I
Most
remember that.
recently, we did one on Mother's Day. We do them on like Christmas and stuff. They're like this holiday ones. But this since
yeah.
is your special one, your first one. Like I said, like I don't think it's a bad idea doing it on Father's Day. Like I mean, maybe some people have plans.
Nah, yeah, no, yeah, I feel like my family, they're gonna take their parents out, my
Yeah,
dad's out, so they
it,
probably wouldn't pull up, even
yeah,
and all my friends. So,
yeah. That's a good point.
but I
So
mean, it's the
maybe.
day before on 14th, so
Mhm.
I mean, I think we should be
Oh, okay.
good if we do it the 14th.
14th.
But
Yeah.
yeah, let's see.
You see what we got going on the 14th. I gotta check the team schedule. I'll make sure
Even
no big
said,
I can
make sure there's
check
no
it.
big
I
events on
mean,
that
the
day.
big thing for me, I mean, as long as we all, most likely a Saturday, you know, Friday's,
Uh-huh. Oh,
a
you're thinking
Saturday or
Saturday?
Sunday, basically,
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm gonna be
anytime that month.
completely
But
honest with you
then
guys. The 14th next month is my 5 year anniversary with my girlfriend.
that June 14th.
June 14th, yeah.
Chris is not gonna be able to come then.
I gotta be there. What the heck? Hey, I'll bring her
Unless
with
you
me. I'll bring her there
bring your
then.
guest.
That'll be our
Hey, bro,
anniversary.
you could
I
bring
say
her,
bring your
and then you
girlfriend. Why
guys could go
not?
do your own thing over here somewhere in LA.
We'll
Hey,
like be there for your grand opening, and then we can just I'll take her out to I don't know to like a Benihana's or something. No, I'm saying take her out
yeah,
somewhere though.
you'll probably find something better out here.
Nah,
There you go.
yeah.
Hey, Brian can show you the spots.
Hey, yeah, Brian can tour me over there. No, but I was saying like I just want to let you guys know. But if anything, I can bring her with me, and I can show her because we're gonna do a grand opening for her too, so she can kind of get an understanding of what it's gonna be like. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
that can
because
maybe help her.
when Jordy and the other Chris were candidates, we did a grand opening for Jordy, and then the other Chris he came, and then he saw it. He saw like how we did it, the
No,
result. He got all
it was
excited.
crazy
He's
because
like,
he sold
Nah,
products at
yeah.
the grand opening too, and he was
yeah,
learning.
he was a candidate, and he was selling products
Yeah,
at the grand
he
opening. I
sold
was like,
like
no
like like
way,
2 or 3
bro.
vitamin C's, like the containers of like vitamins. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, moved them like butter, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then he
We
was
helped up
excited.
Jordy
We
with
had
those
his own.
salads.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's right. Nah,
yeah,
yeah, that would have been that's hella helpful to come to one of those and just observe
That's
how
leverage.
the
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's
that too.
leveraging right there. Yeah, I remember we did Jordy's and Chris wanted to tag along. I remember, and he came and he put on the Neutralite shirt and everything. He's like, "Oh, we have our vitamin expert right here." He was not an expert, but he was
It was
learning.
both. It was both first day.
For real, first day on the
Talking
job.
about
That's crazy.
the year.
Nah, cause yeah, let's see.
Yo, my phone's about to overheat, bro. No cap. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
My phone is hot, bro.
so for sure in
It's about to
June.
overheat. Oh, I might have to turn it off real quick. About to blow up.
About to blow up. Wait, so then you said the 14th then?
Oh yeah, I mean I say either the 14th or the 21st.
Yeah. Just pick a day. I mean, it's up to you, bro.
I mean, and I'm available 28 too, but I don't know if that's too towards the end of the month.
Mm. Yeah, I'd say like 21st or the 14th, either or. I mean, whichever one you want to pick, bro.
Yeah, I'd say
Because
basically based off those two, try to see what kind of like whoever you guys plan on
we
bringing
have
and
one,
what they could work with on those 2 days, you know?
two. Yeah, 'cause let's see. We got from now. Let's say we start planning. Like, let's say this weekend we start planning. We have one, two, three. We'd have 3 weeks until your grand opening if we did on the 14th, and then we have a month if we did it on the 21st. Because literally, it's a month from now, the 21st.
Yeah.
And so, I know you're gonna invite like most of your family, if not all your family. Um, like, is most of your family in LA?
Not really, to be honest.
Where are they
I
at?
mean, everywhere, but
No, I feel it.
not my closer family. Like I started making a list of who kind of invite, but then I'm like, damn, I don't know.
No, yeah, cause like for me, I remember, bro. Like it was pretty hard. I just got out a pen and paper, bro. I went through my contacts, bro, and I just wrote everybody's name down, bro. And like,
Yeah.
first I started with my Facebook, cause on Facebook I had like most of my close family, not like my family from Mexico, but like my
Yeah.
family is all here in the U.S. Like even if they're like cities away, I still wrote and I still invited them, and like even if they don't come, they're gonna still feel nice and still feel grateful that you invited them. And so I
Yeah.
actually did that with one of my aunts. She lives in Sacramento, and I'm all the way over here. She didn't come, but now she's one of my number one buying customers because I called her, I invited her, told her that I'm doing, um, started my own business. She saw my product. She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's Amway." She's like, "Bet I'm buying them off of someone else, but since you're doing it, let me buy them off of you." And now she like every month she almost orders off of me because
Yeah.
she loves the products already. Because I mean, I feel like it's in LA, so the market over there is pretty saturated. So I feel like at least some of your family might even know that it's like what Amway is. So once they see it, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it off my nephew," or "Oh, I'm gonna get it off, like my sobrino." Like like why not support him,
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel
No,
like
yeah, I started making just the first part of my list, basically like more of my closer people that
mhm.
I hope that I expect to come.
Yeah, yeah. Like
If
for
they don't
me,
come, then they're fake.
no, yeah,
So
hey, that's what I
then I have
felt.
also I'm gonna start making the list of people who I already don't think are gonna come, but I'm still gonna probably tell, you know.
Yeah, no, and it's still good, and like
It's
just
cause yeah, cause
just
it's kind of spread out and it's pretty far, you know. So it's like
yeah. No, I feel
my
it. I
main
feel it.
main family that I would want them to come, that would come if they weren't so far. They're like an hour and like half away.
Mhm.
So it's
Okay.
like that. I don't think they're gonna want to come just for that.
I mean, that's the good part though, because we got
Yeah,
like what 3 weeks to 4 weeks, almost a month. So it's like if you tell them what like anticipo, most likely they're gonna, oh, you know what? Why not? Go to this event. I'll
yeah,
support him. Because usually when it's your family like that, they'll make the drive out and go see you. And if not, then maybe they'll just be like, oh, do you have a link or something? I'll just buy something online, and then bam, you send them your link, bam, you just get
yeah,
like orders in there, and it just you're like, dang, feels
yeah.
good.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm gonna try to see. Hopefully they say. But I have a lot of cousins, so I'm gonna just hit them up, see what they say.
No, yeah,
See.
cause for me, I remember on my list I had like I called a lot of people, but I think my list was like it was like over 50 people, a bunch of family. Only like 20 something ended up coming, like 23 to 27 people ended up coming. I invited like
Yeah,
over 50. I invited friends, family, um, tias, tios, my grandparents. And so, yeah, I mean, usually like most of like the close family comes, like your mom, your dad, because they live there with you. Like
yeah,
maybe like your sister, your brothers, your cousins, things like that. They're gonna for sure they come and support you. I know my cousins did. My cousins they loved excess, bro. Like they were drinking it. Tono was there, like giving them samples. Man, they tried
yeah,
almost every 18 flavors, bro. Like, hey, let me try this one. Let me get this one. And they were on that,
yeah,
bro. Yeah, and they're like a little older than me, they're like about my age, but yeah, they'll be
yeah,
buying cases off me now like every month. So yeah, it's definitely just invite everybody, even if you don't think they're gonna come, just invite them, bro. Cause I mean,
yeah.
you never know, to be honest.
That's true.
Yeah, cause that was like my like biggest thing. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Tono was like, "Hey, did you invite your family yet?" And I was like scared. I didn't know how to do it. I'm like, "Wait, how do I like invite them? Do I call them? Do I text them?" And so, what I saw that was like most effective for me was like I would call my family members and like, "Oh, like what's up? You never called me. Like what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm out here because I was in college at the time." I remember said, I'm like, "Oh, I just want to like like ask like how you been, this and that. Like oh I'm like oh I'm doing good, mijo. Like
what's up though? I'm like, oh, I'm in college right now. I just wanted to kind of let you know I'm doing good. But I actually wanted share with you how I'm gonna have a grand opening. They're like, oh, for what? I'm like, oh, like my own business. And they're like, oh wow, congratulations. And then they let me know, oh, I'll try to make it, but if not, then I'll definitely support you in the future. And so I just write
Yeah.
them down as like a maybe. And if they don't answer me, then I just send them a message and I send them the flyer. And so, we can help you make the flyer. We have a bunch of already like templates already made for flyers. I can kind of show you those too. Let me see if I pull it up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask too. To kind
Yeah.
of ask you guys for help for like even just for a Facebook post where I have like some of my family
No,
some that I
yeah.
don't even talk to like that, but they
You're
might be
good.
interested in
For
coming, you know?
for the flyer, I could probably even make it for you too. Just let me know if I can use like a picture of you because I think I have a picture of you the one that when you were up on stage with the mic. I can probably try to use
Yeah.
that one, but I can make the flyer for you because I remember I made the flyer for Chris as well, and Tony made the flyer for me. So, I gotta duplicate it back down.
Nice.
Gotta
Huh.
give
Yeah.
what they give to me. So, I can definitely make the flyer. There's some different templates we have. This is like a Christmas one. This one right here is the one that I use. Okay, let me give you the one that. This one right here. We put the vitamins, the skincare, and the excess on it, and then let me see. Oh, I need to do it on my phone though, cause I don't have.
Yeah, so for the flyer, we need two things. One is the date, two is the location too.
Yeah, so like the address, the date, and the time.
So do you know like you said or did you say we can do it at your place, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Okay, so
You're gonna have to confirm, but yeah, it should be good.
okay, yeah, you can go ahead and ask, but if it should be good, then we can go ahead and put that on the flyer. Mm, yeah, that should
What
be
time do you
good.
guys think is effective? That's the thing with me too. I don't know about the times.
So the time we've done before that's like most effective is like from 1 to like 6,
Yeah.
1 to 5,
Just like
1 to
around that time.
6. If people come later, we can be flexible. I mean, depending on the schedule. Yeah, I'd say like 1 to 6, because also we're gonna be driving down there, so we gotta plan out the trip and like who's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I know for that it's a little bit of a process because we gotta get the cars and get all the supplies and then go down there. We could definitely make that happen though. I bet. At the page, bam. Let me see how it looks on here. Hey, that looks tough. Okay, bet. So let me share my screen with you now. You're gonna be like, hey, that's tough, Chris. Like, I got you.
Right.
Alright, so look,
The skills are
sharing my skill, sharing my screen right now. Let me know if you can see it.
Hey, there you go.
Alright, so look, we got my boy Brian right
Is
here.
it tough? Tough or not?
This is Travis's. We're using his,
Why does it say Travis Chain?
because we're using this is for Travis's grand opening. But Brian Rolon.
sorry.
Brian Rolon's grand opening. Mark your calendar, and then I can put your phone number, Brian. What's your phone number, Brian?
626
626. Go, stop.
662.
662
Yeah, 3400.
3400. Hey, you low-key, you got a nice phone number, almost like Tona. Tona got a nice phone number too.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's
What's your phone number?
626-662-3400.
Oh, I like that. It's like neat.
Well, it's easy to remember.
It is 626-662. Dude, dang, I like it.
And then
Okay, so we good on the 14th then? I just checked the TDC calendar. We know there's nothing on there, so we should. I think we're good to go if you're good for the 14th.
Yeah, I'm good for the 14.
I bet we'll just check with some of the roles and stuff that we're gonna plan. So you can do the 14th. You can add your address on there.
let me see. Let's do what is that? January, February? Is June 14th? Yeah, June 14th.
Yes, sir.
June 14th. The time we'll do like what? Maybe like 1 to 6 p.m. or 1 to 5
Yeah, 1 to
p.m.?
6.
Yeah.
Just have it like that. Just for now, it can be flexible though. And then your address,
Gonna be 402
402
South
South.
8th Street.
Is it together or is it separate?
It's separate, but it's 8th Street, not East.
Oh,
8th.
8.
Oh, 8th.
8th. Yeah, 8th.
Okay, bet. Oh, can I type right now?
You just put the number 8 and then th.
Oh, bet. You're right. I'm over here.
It's too formal with it.
For real.
And then street.
402
the
South
government.
8th Street, you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh. And
And
then,
then Alhambra, California.
yo, how do you spell that, bro? Is it
Alhambra.
like,
Yeah, there you go.
like this,
Like
right?
that.
With an E?
No, without the.
Oh, dang. I got it right the first time. Alhambra,
Yeah. California.
CA, and then what's the zip?
And then zip code's 91801.
91801. I think there's a thing that goes right here, right? Or am I tripping? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. I don't need to be
I
so
think
formal
you
with it. Something like that. Or I think it's right here. I don't know. Like that? I don't know. I'll just put it right here. Alright, South 8th Street. For sure. Let's see. Let's just maybe make this a
Yep.
little bit bigger. Yeah. I bet we got that. Alhambra, California, 999. We got that right here. Then we go like this, maybe. No, let me fix that. Why did I do that? Alright, bam. RSVP today for in-person guests only, free skin test, free consultation, and free samples. Put this right here. A little bedazzles. Make it sparkly.
Bedazzles. Chris the expert with the bedazzles.
I'm good with it. Don't play with me. I'm tough like that. When it comes to like marketing, I learned from Eduardo.
Eduardo, eh?
Yes, sir.
That guy is my cousin, man.
He's Eduardo Rolon.
I know.
Wait, are you guys actually cousins?
We have to be.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I only know two Rolons. You and then Eduardo, bro. Like, I don't know any other Rolon, bro.
Yeah, I've never met a Rolon that I didn't know in my life either. And he says his family's from Jalisco. That's where all the Rolons came from. It's just he doesn't know his Mexican. Well, he doesn't know his family like that, so I can't really tell based off what he tells me.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But nah, he has to be my cousin. I told my uncles, they're like, yeah, there has to be, you know. We just don't know how his dad or his grandpa looks.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Young, so his dad's young, so
No, yeah.
I'll have to see like a picture of his grandpa. But yeah, you said he was your roommate, huh?
Yeah, he's my roommate.
Yeah, that's crazy. I heard he's the new CEO now of the business society.
Yeah, he's the new CEO. I remember.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. He got that position. I voted for him too. Like, yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, that's right. And I heard Javi too. He got like a chief of recruitment. No, not recruitment, of something else
Yeah,
though.
no, he got a good position too, though.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's right, Javi.
What about you? You got the director position or what?
Nah, I barely got in. I'm not even in yet until next semester.
Oh yeah,
Fine.
I know. I remember that. You know, the process and everything.
I guess.
Yeah, you got that, though.
I don't know how it works. Like, what position I'm gonna get, or I have to wait. They're gonna tell me.
They're like assign one to you.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Very good. Alright, bet I got that. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the flyer is good then. Let me see. Hold up. Because I got all these extra ones over here, but. Oh, look, here's mine.
That's right.
Mini G.
Oh, nah. That's wrong, actually.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Final Focus.
Oh.
You?
Oh, that's the one we did here at SJSU during final season.
Yes, sir. The
That
final.
was like the last one we did over here at
Final Focus
SJSU.
Fair. I like that.
Final Focus Fair. That one was weak, bro.
How'd it go? I think that one was a
weak.
flop, you said, right?
It was the last one we did for a reason. Yeah, it's because when we do it at the school, it's like everyone's broke. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro.
Like,
college
Yeah.
students.
It's hard to make sales and everyone's broke.
Alright, let
They
me
must
share
have broke college kids.
to the messenger.
That's true.
Yeah, so maybe schools like it works every now and then, but like school is probably not the market you want to focus on.
Not gonna be consistent, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you do it a few times, but not long term.
Yeah,
Okay. So now we got the flyer.
there it is.
I just sent it there.
We got the day.
You can go on there and then you can just save it on
So
your
now
phone
there's a
too,
few-
Brian.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah, just put it on.
Okay, so now there's a few tasks we gotta delegate. Chris, can you share the whiteboard? And can you be scribe?
Let me see. Wait, how do you make whiteboard on? Is it host tools?
Just share screen, and then there's like a whiteboard option.
Oh really? Keynote preview
It's like a different tab when you share screen.
documents. Oh, right here, whiteboard. Bet that. I got
So we got the date, we got the time, we got the location.
What exactly do you guys really need? Like,
So
I know they
a few-
performed like the skin test, like a couple tables or some chairs.
yeah. So what we
Gotta clean
need,
up the area.
I think,
Shit.
can you draw on it too, Brian? Like, does it let you draw on it too?
I can draw on it. Can you guys draw on it or not?
Yeah.
Well, we just need Brian to for right now.
Yeah, they could draw on it.
What we need is to kind of get like an understanding of like the layout of
Like-
your place.
Like a blueprint of like how like your living room or like where you like can envision
Because
this.
because when it comes to the grand openings, we only have a few stations, which is excess, Neutralite, artistry, which is where they do the skin test, and then maybe one more for like closing sales. So maybe like 3-4 stations. So it's easy. Like, would you say like your place is spacious?
Kind of. But not
Kinda.
that spacious.
Because like for some people, they had like a big house. Like both Chris's, they actually got
I
a
see.
big
I see.
house.
Chris, two-story
Yeah.
house. I'm like,
So it
"Sheesh,
goes
alright,
in
not
like
bad."
multiple rooms, like they're all spread out and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So that's when it's easier. But for let's say like for Jordy, his place was smaller, so we ended up doing his outside by like a school. So then we have more. But basically, we just need like space for like a few tables to set up the stuff, and then for the skin test, we need like kind of like some like chairs, like a sit down area, because when they do it, like they want to be sitting down, relaxed.
Sure.
So yeah, you can start drawing it out so we get an idea, while I go and focus on. Okay, so excess, Neutralite, artistry, and then close sales. So since it's kind of far, we might only have one car if people come.
Yeah.
We could have two. Like if you confirm, if your guest list is like a lot of people, then we have no choice than confirm two cars. And the thing about the cross lines, like I hope you were talking to them a lot. Like when you did come to the association, like Dula, like Maya, because then now that they know you and they're cool with you, when you say like, oh, I'm having a grand opening, they'll be down to come. They'll be down like, hey,
Yeah.
I want to come help. You know what I mean? I remember I told the other Chris when he was having his grand opening, I was like, hey, bro, market your grand opening.
He
I'm
told
like, don't just talk about
everybody
it to
like
everyone.
5 times, bro.
Yeah, like every person he would talk to, he'd be like, oh, by the way, I'm having a grand opening.
Hey, can
Yeah,
you come
I'd be
to
like,
it? It was hella funny.
yeah, that's funny. I'm be like, and then he was like leaving the HQ, and I'm like, hey, you're forgetting something. He's like, oh yeah, don't forget to come to my grand opening. So yeah, we'll take care of like asking the cross sign to see like who can come, because obviously guys like Dula, he's super goated at grand opening.
Yeah, he's
Like
hella
Maya,
super tough.
Maya, Susan, they got good people skills. Quan's the goat at closing sales,
Just at
bro.
Quan spammer, be like, Quan, please come, please come, please come.
Yeah, Quan can close the sales, man.
And she come to mine. She came to mine, bro. Bro, I'm letting you know, bro. I made 1,200 in sales, bro. I was like,
Yeah, Quan's tough with it.
yeah,
But let's just start planning for one car first.
yeah.
So we just need someone for excess, someone for Neutralite, someone for artistry, someone to close sales, and then someone to help you host. 5 people. Well, it's one car. Obviously, we're all gonna pick. And the thing, I know Jordy's in SoCal too, so maybe he can come too.
Oh yeah.
Like I think he can find a way over there. We probably don't have to pick him up. I'll ask him, see if he's down. Oh, and actually another thing, Alhambra's actually where Misa's team is at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know if we can ask them, but like I'll post it up. I'm in their group chat, so I'll post it up and see like, hey, who knows, right?
Hey, you
Yeah.
post
Right?
it? No, I'm playing.
Who knows, right? Okay, but for excess, I'm the excess guy. I got excess down, bro. They know me as the excess guy, so I can take care of that. Chris, are you scribing?
Let me start scribing right now. Hold up. I'm gonna do it on my notes.
Okay, excess, neutral light, artistry, close sales, and hosts. Brian, you're gonna be the host because obviously you know everyone, right? Like
Yeah.
it's up to you to like bridge the gap from them to us. But then obviously someone can help you host. And I was thinking Chris, because Chris is a good host for a grand
Yeah,
opening. He's done it a few
I've done it
times.
a few times now, so I can probably
He's
help you with
learned
that.
he learned you learned from Maya, right? A few
Yeah,
things like you can improve on. So
yeah, I
I
did.
think Chris will be a good host, and then he speaks Spanish too, so
Yeah.
makes it a lot easier. So Chris, you can be host with Brian. I can be your excess guy. Artistry. This one we gotta ask a girl, cause I can't say any of us are experts at the
I'd say
skin
like
test.
Van maybe. She
So
got
we
the
have two. We have pretty much two options: Helen and Van, because they're our uplines, right? They're the ones that like have genuine reason to go help us. So we can ask
Yeah.
them. Maybe just one of them. Maybe two if we bring two cars. If we just bring one car,
access.
we'll do just one. Cause I'm thinking like if we drive to Alhambra, low key, we should like look to stay the night. Like book a hotel or something. So we can stay the night. You know what I mean, Chris?
Yeah. Wait. So it was your excess, me, Brian, or host.
Yes. And then artistry you can put Helen or Van. We'll ask both and we'll see who can come. I
Excess,
think Van works on weekends, so maybe not Van.
host,
But we'll see.
Brian.
We'll ask around. Maybe she can call off. But yeah, I was thinking maybe if we drive over there, like if we go there and back, like we're gonna be tired, right?
Oh yeah,
So I was
super tired.
thinking maybe we can get a hotel, sleep over, and the next day we can like bust some more missions in SoCal. Maybe connect with the Mises team over there, go to their HQ, and then that night we head out. It'll be like a whole trip, like an organized trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real. Might as well take advantage.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, we did that last time on with Jordy's grand opening because
Right?
we had you know how we're going camping right now. We had a trip similar like that. We went to Sequoia, and then like right after that, we were like, okay, we're already over here. Let's just go to SoCal, do Jordy's grand opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like convenient. We're down there, might as well maximize it. So it's like it'll be like a 2 day thing, but we'll obviously go back and check with the uplines. But yeah, Helen or Van, Neutralite. Neutralite, we can get Poncho in that. What y'all think about that?
So, Pancho.
I mean, Pancho.
Poncho,
Yeah, I think Pancho can do that or neutralite.
Pizza,
Either Pancho or maybe Dula, one of those.
Poncho Dula. Okay, we'll put Poncho down. Let's just do our team first before we get to asking cross lines. Because also Poncho, good thing about Poncho is we can take his car.
That's what I was thinking. Pancho,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, we can take his car. So that's Poncho, Chris, Tona, Van, or Helen, and then one more to close sales. We can do like Maya or Quan or Susan or Nora or Dula. We can be flexible, but then we got to go back and ask. I think that's just that'll clear things up more once we'll go back and ask and see who's available for that. And then we'll make a list of people that can
Yeah.
come, and then we'll do like process of elimination, so we all fit in one car. And then if we don't all fit in one car, then maybe we can take two cars. But yeah, this is fired up though.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And
I
then
got big news.
who's talking right now?
That's me.
Chris?
Yeah. So
What?
I'm getting straight pressed by my girlfriend. She's like, really? On her 5-year anniversary, you want to take me so I can learn about business?
Oh my god, man.
Because I told her, I'm like, yo, like, You know, like we're gonna have it on this day. You know, like, and I gotta be there. You know. She's like, seriously? She's like,
Okay. Chris, bro, you fumbled, bro. You should have said like, "Oh, we're thinking about having it on this day." What do you think?
and I say, no, yeah, I said I was thinking of bringing you.
No, no, you're talking about the day. Like, oh, we're thinking of. Because I bet you. What'd you say? What'd you say about it? Like, how'd you say
I
it?
said we're planning Brian's grand opening, and we picked June 14th.
Oh, bro.
Why you choose my day? The fuck?
See, that now she gonna get on Brian's case, bro. She gonna be like, "Oh, this Brian guy getting in between us."
Damn,
Nah.
I like
Fuck.
HBH. My bad. I should have said.
You should have been like, yeah, you should have been like, oh, we're thinking. Like, we haven't made a decision yet, but we're thinking on this day. But I know that's our anniversary. So I just wanted to check and see what you thought. Then she would have been like, actually, Chris, I would prefer if it wasn't on that day.
I'm saying that right
But
now.
that's,
It's not set in stone.
bruh. Okay. So then, maybe don't bring her then.
I
Because,
mean,
like, she's not going to fit in the car either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you can like tell her like you want to celebrate like the next day or like another day beforehand.
Yeah. Well, because we might
that
stay
or the
there.
21st. Fuck it. I mean, it's up to you guys though. It's whatever. What the team could do basically.
Mm,
I guess it's
mm.
more of you guys. What day you guys could kind of like for sure try to come.
I think we're good for either day. I was thinking the 14th because like the sooner the better. You know what I mean? And 3 weeks for preparation is good. Like,
Yeah.
like we can definitely do a good grand opening if we do it on that day. But what do you guys think?
I mean, I say so too, but I just know for a fact, like even if I worded it differently, and like I know if I go to this, like I'm still gonna get pressed. Like she's gonna make a huge deal out of it, and I know we're gonna like go through things. If she's like, "You're really choosing that over me," and I was like, "Well, I don't want her to think about it like that." Cause I told my, "Oh, you know, like, we can celebrate our anniversary the day before."
Yeah,
She said,
and
"I
then
mean,"
we're
yeah, but why would you even think of bringing me on her anniversary? You think I want to learn about business on her 5-year anniversary? Yo, Coco, chill.
That's a tough one right there.
Yeah. No, cause I
Chris
do
is
know what
getting
I do know what you mean too. Cause like we don't want to like have his Geo on like so late. Cause then like let's say like what if he doesn't hit the 150 PV? You know, like we need to think of something else quick. Cause we only gonna have a week. And
Yeah.
so I know if we did it right in the middle, it's gonna be convenient. I mean, unless we did it like 2 weeks from now, but that's like cutting it close, huh?
yeah, that's too close.
On like the 7th.
Um, I mean, we just got to see who's available, right? But then Brian also needs time to invite people.
Yeah. I need to start inviting everybody.
So yeah, like I said, you can post up your flyer, Brian. Chris can help you make a post for your Facebook.
Yeah.
To just that's the next thing I was gonna talk about is like I said, we're gonna take care of the products and pretty much everything, right? Maybe we might need some help with like a few tables. Maybe we can
Yeah.
communicate on that. But other than that, your only task is inviting people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
getting out that whole huge list, start making calls, start confirming people, you know, um, and that's pretty much all what your task is, right? So we already finished the flyer, right? Flyer's done.
Yeah.
Well,
Flyers done.
are we changing the date or what?
Well, I think we should make the decision now rather than doing it like last minute. Like I remember we did that before and it's kind of bad because then all the candidates, I mean not the candidates, all the customers or the guests.
Yeah.
Because I want to be there for Brian's event. I don't want to just set up a Geo and then not be there for my boy Brian. I mean, let's see. We have 1, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know. Could you guys do it the 21st then?
Yeah, we can.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could do the 21st. I just counted the days right now. We'd have 9 days left after we did it the 21st. Like if like worst case scenario, let's say we don't, have like a very successful grand opening, which I doubt. We could think of like a plan B, and I could probably help you with that too.
Yeah.
What we could do is also like maybe the next day after the 21st, because we'll probably do like a 2-day event still probably, or maybe we'll get there on Friday, and be there Sunday, or get there Friday and leave Saturday too. I don't know, either the day before or the day after we'll stay, and then I can also maybe we could take him out retailing and kind of show him how to do it.
Wait, so what day?
The 21st.
Yeah, we can do 21st.
Do you think you can edit that, Brian, on the Canva? I think you have access to
Yeah.
it now, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, just fix the date on there.
Oh, is this the layout? Did you finish this, Brian, or are you still working on it?
I think I finished it.
Oh yeah.
What was
So
it? It's kind of
so you-
basically out.
So yeah, walk me through it. So you walk through the porch.
Where'd it go? I already lost it.
Oh,
Wait, so we got the. Is this the kitchen right here? Like all this area is the kitchen. Todo
Oh,
aquí.
my computer. Yeah, my bad. My shit's not escaping from the full screen. Fuck.
Oh, your room. Okay, your room's over
That's just
here.
tripping.
Now you're good. We got the porch right here.
There you go.
Wait, is this all the living room? Todo esto aquí?
Yeah.
You want to draw like the couches, so like we just know like where stuff is at too.
Alright, yeah, so
couches and tables.
Yeah,
As
like
we
big,
already
like
know.
yeah, like big objects, just so we can kind of be aware of kind of like, like what's okay. Got a table right there. God dang, what is that?
this is kind of like the drawers and
Oh,
stuff like
it's like the counter.
kitchen
Okay,
stuff,
I thought you had like a huge table in the middle of the kitchen. I'm like, what is
Oh,
that?
nah. And this is like, the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because, I mean,
Okay, for sure.
pretty spacious, but then with 3 kids and a whole bunch of stuff, it takes all the space.
I know what you mean. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure just for the van, I could like throw everything in one room. And then,
No, yeah, and then like we could
Big
even get there
space.
early too and help you like move stuff around too. Usually we try to get there like an hour before. Maybe we could try to get there a little bit earlier so we can try to like help you move some stuff around if anything too.
But yeah, I mean, like we gotta kind of clear out a lot of stuff. The kitchen. Maybe have one station here. Here, 2 stations here. Or I don't know, maybe even 3
Where's the entrance of your house?
right here.
Oh, okay, right here.
On the left.
For
Even
sure.
in the porch, it's pretty big space.
On the porch. Okay, so I think maybe on the porch we can have like the closing sales. Have like your door open. Maybe have like someone there when they come in. We greet them. We say hi to them. Everything like that when they walk out. What did you find today? Like because when you come in and you come out, you just gotta just like write your little list down of like what you found interesting or what you want, and we can have maybe like the closing tables right here, like the closed sales. Okay, let me see. I don't
And then even over here, like if I could put the 2 cars out in the back and basically parking in the street, there's gonna be a lot of space here too outside.
Oh, that's outside.
Yeah, it's like we have a lot of space outside. Like a
Oh
lot.
wow, yeah. Because like obviously like
Wow.
if you want the grand opening, we want a space like people can socialize. Like
Yeah,
if all your families coming together. Like I bet some people like they're just seeing each other after a long time. They want to catch up too.
Yeah, I mean we
Uh,
could do it
another-
outside too.
A good thing that Chris did was set up like food and stuff for his
Yeah,
guests.
I remember my
Snacks and
dad.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, like snacks and
I
stuff.
made snacks and stuff for them, and then my mom, she made like an agua fresca, and my dad made what did he make again? It wasn't tacos. What was it? I forgot what he made. I think we had pizza, but we also had something else. I forgot.
Where's some ensalada?
Oh yeah, like my mom made a pasta. She made like an agua fresca, and then my dad made something too.
That's
It was
right.
good though. It was cool.
Yeah, Tona got
And then
like
the other
he
Chris,
ate like
his
3
mom made
times.
us. So yeah, they didn't good.
Oh yeah, well Chris's mom, she cooked up. She made Rice Krispie treats for us, and she made like
Yeah.
what she made? It was like the stir fry. Like I don't know, it was hella good.
Yeah, and I'm not saying you have to, right? But it was just because
Yeah.
like when he asked them like, can we use the house? They were in on the idea. Like they
Yeah.
supported it. They wanted like since they knew the family was coming, they wanted to make sure it was big, so they helped out any way they could.
Yeah.
So maybe like if they're okay with that, you can like let them know. But obviously first we want to make sure we can use it. Um,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, back to this. So yeah, we can use that, and then like I said, 3 spaces: one the excess table, two the Nutrilite table, which are just tables, right? We can stay standing on those. But the artistry one, like we want to make sure there's like a seated area for that. So when they're doing the skin test, they can
Yeah.
relax. It's all good.
Maybe use like the
Maybe
couch
right
and
there,
stuff.
where like the main dining table over here.
Yeah,
Gonna cover it up. Maybe like a thing.
Yeah, we put like manteles on them, or like if you have some, you can
Yeah.
also put
Like a
some on it too.
mantel, and then it's probably be the most comfortable spot for them.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we
And
can
we can
have
have
like
one
the.
over here more where like the TV is and the couches are, and then maybe a
yes,
small
sir.
kitchen.
Okay, so I'm
If you
thinking.
if you have time, you can send us a video, like a little house tour.
Yeah.
Just so we can
Yeah.
like get an idea, see what it looks like. We can do that later.
Sure, for sure.
Artistry.
Mhm.
What's it called again? I'm thinking like right here, cause this is a table right here, right? You said for like the most comfortable, and then I'm assuming like you got
Yeah.
like couches and stuff right next to it, right?
Like the couch is gonna be all the way to the left, like right here.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, maybe
Kind
we
of the
can.
couch area, TV, and then over here is just like stuff, and then the dining table.
Okay, maybe we can move that dining table, or if you have like a small table, because I know the artistry isn't like super big, so maybe for the dining table we can use like the neutral light. That's what I was thinking. What do you
Yeah.
think, Tona?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said
Cause I know I have tables, so maybe we could just.
because I
Yeah,
know because I know for the artistry you don't need a lot of space, but for the dining table I like to use that for like the neutral light, because neutral light's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Neutral could be a lot of stuff. Artistry's a lot of stuff too. But like I said, that one is make sure you have some seated arrangement, like some
yeah,
couches.
so I'm thinking the
Yeah.
artistry table and putting it next to like the couches right there.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe just put like a table out, and then like all the like people who want to get a skin test, they can sit down on the couches so they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking right here, maybe we can do like a neutral light. We could do neutral light on there, on this dining table.
Yeah, because for neutral light we do demos and stuff.
Yeah, we do
So
demos.
that one, like people want to be able to see that.
And then
They
you
can
got
stand
siblings
for that
too, so
one.
then like we can give like the kids like the little demos, and when their parents' kids start doing the demos, they're like, they just start falling in love with it. I remember from my
Yeah.
grand opening, my little cousins, they did like the demos and stuff like that. You'll probably see it, like with like the vitamin C and stuff like that, and it's like the vitamin C is like it's always like one of our best sellers. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we got close sales, artistry table, neutral light, and then I'm thinking excess maybe like in the kitchen or something. Or we can do excess outside too, in like we said like where your cars are at. Excess.
Yeah. Should be Gucci.
Excess table like right here.
Yeah, that was good.
Excess table and neutral light in the middle and the artistry, and then like they just like they walk in right here. The closed
Yeah,
sales
and-
is right there. They walk in like this. They could just like do like a loop, like that.
And we can always adjust, right? But like,
Yeah.
I was just trying to make sure that we have space for the 3, which it looks like we do. So
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
long as that's the case, it should be fine with that. And then like decorations and things like that. We can help prepare as well. Products we got. Let's see what else. Um, I think that's pretty much it, actually.
Yeah, I feel like
Con-
we can kind
confirm
of take
press.
we can kind of take care of everything else now, huh?
Yeah. Or Chris, you can help Brian with confirming the guests. That's
Yeah,
like the most important part. So you
yeah.
guys can get on that.
It's like the
And like,
hardest part and also like the most important part because there's like a technique like there's like a tech to it, you know. It's like it sounds easy, but like it's it's not that hard. It's just a little time consuming, definitely. Because I sat there for like 3 hours calling every single person I knew, and I delayed it.
Yeah.
I delayed it. I delayed it because I didn't want to do it, and I was like
so like I
shy.
said, post up the flyer, make some Facebook posts, and then make a list, and then Chris can help you out with that.
Yeah, and then you could just start reaching out to them, and so like I can kind of here. Let me text it on the chat so you can kind of have it for reference point too. But pretty much like you want to invite everybody, and then like the week before or like the week of your grand opening, you want
Yeah.
to send them a message or like kind of just connect with them and stay in touch with them. Hey, you know, just want to remind you, you know, my grand opening is going to be this weekend. Most likely, it's going to be like a process, almost like the process. A lot of people are going to say yes at first. It's far from now. They don't got anything planned out. And then like a week, the week of, they're going to be like, oh, you know, or like the week before, you're going to come, oh, I have something come up or like I have like an appointment that day or I have this.
Yeah.
And some people are going to say like, oh, you know, I'll try to make it still or like, oh, I'm not going to go, you know, mijo. And then 2 days before and the day before, you want to reach out to everybody again, or like at least like 2 days,
Yeah.
yeah, like 2 days or like the day before, you want to try to reach back out to every single person you invited again. Like, hey, just wanted to remind you my grand opening is gonna be tomorrow, or it's gonna be like on Friday. You be like, hey, you know, my grand opening is tomorrow. It's gonna be on a Saturday. Um, Hopefully you can make it, and just wanted to remind you again, just in case you forgot something like that. So it's like you want to remind them, like invite them one time, remind them a second time, and then remind them a final third time, like the day before, because then some people might be like, oh, I forgot. When you call them like on a Monday and it's on like a Saturday, and then like, oh, I forgot it was this Saturday. I thought it was next Saturday. So that's why you call them on a Friday. Hey, just want to remind you, my grand opening is tomorrow. You know, you said you were gonna come. I just wanted to get like a good head count of how many people are gonna be coming. And like, oh, okay, yeah, mijo, you know, like todo bien, like you know, I'll be there for you. Da 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 da. Bam. But I can write it down in the chat too. Looks like you're taking notes, but I got you. I'll like kind of break it down for you too, cause I know that's something I could have done. That could have been better.
Yeah. That's the tough part. Yeah. They'll probably say, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'll make it," and then they never show up. Oh, I forgot. But yeah, at least for sure, try to remind them that week of. And,
And yeah, I think that should be all good for the planning.
Yes,
It's gonna be
sir.
crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Make a list. What my mom saying? This lean.
And then don't forget to invite your friends too, family, friends, everyone you know down there. Because the crazy thing that happens actually when you invite your friends is that they see the business.
And they're like,
yeah.
Is
hey,
that
I want to do
is
this.
that maybe they're not so interested in the product, but they'll be like, "Hey, Brian been hustling," and then that's where you connect them with like someone like me, and I can help you book the meeting with them
Or someone
to
like
see if
me. Not playing.
they're open minded to go through the process.
Yeah.
Mm.
True.
I mean, and it's that easy, right? Because sometimes if you can't do it, then setting up that way with a grand opening makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. So when I kind of like tell people or my friends, whoever it may be, that, hey, I wanted to invite you to my grand opening, and then what if they hit you with, oh, what do you do?
Yeah,
And then
that's a good. That's a good question.
come and you'll find out.
Yeah, exactly.
I
No,
don't know.
good
That's what I
because
was
you,
thinking to say.
yeah, you'll get asked a lot of questions. You'll be like, grand opening. What grand opening? What Brian got going on right now? That's probably
Exactly.
the most common question you do. They'll ask you is, what are you doing? And that's where you can tell them, maybe it's similar. Remember when we went over like the DTM sheet and kind of talked to you a little bit about keeping it vague until they can see it for themselves.
Yeah,
It's kind of the same idea where you just want to be like, oh. Actually, when I was over here in Merced, I got connected with some sharp people, and they were the ones that helped me start my own business
yeah,
in e-commerce and franchising. That's all you can really say. And if they ask a little bit more, you can tell them, "Oh, we focus on health and wellness products, and if it's something you want to, see for yourself, you should come and check it out."
yeah. All right, bet. Yeah, keep it
Yeah.
nice and short.
Yeah, nice and short, nice and sweet till they see it for themselves. If they have like a particular niche, you can kind of cater to that. Like there's like your tia that's more into like makeup and stuff. You can say like, oh yeah, we have a very cool plant based makeup line. If you're that I want you to that I actually thought you should check out. Or if it's like your boys, you'd be like, hey, they actually got some new. We actually just came out with some new flavors of our energy drink, new protein, and
Protein.
yeah, exactly. It'd be like I wanted you to be the first one to know.
Yeah,
So like kind of cater to their niche if they're
yeah,
specifically looking for something. But yeah, you can kind of like I said, Chris can help you out with that when you guys are inviting.
bet.
Other than that, that should be pretty good. I mean, the rest of us, I mean, we'll take care of like organizing the product, inviting people, planning out the trip, and then
Yeah,
you just gotta take care of making your list, inviting people.
that's true. You guys think it's more effective telling the people who will for sure come first, and then start going down like the people that are more towards it, or the
Hmm.
people that basically most likely will forget more towards.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. You can do it that way. Because ideally, the goal is to let everyone know, right?
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I would say maybe the people.
I think
Mm,
like for me personally, like also to build up your confidence, invite like your close family first, like your people that you talk to the most, like maybe like your parents, your close
yeah,
tias, your close cousins, and then after you make those phone calls, you're like, oh, it's not so bad, like I got like at first you might be a little nervous doing it because you're not used to this, so I know for me, I talk a lot, and like I'm sanguine, I'm crazy, and you've seen me already, but it's like that's still like, something I've never done before. So it's like I still feel a little awkward, a little weird doing it. I'm like, what if they ask me questions?
yeah,
What if I don't know how to talk about what my business is? Just like Tona said, oh, we focus on health and wellness, but if you want to learn more, you should come, because my business partners are going to be there, to kind of help me out. And so it took me a while to actually like make like the first phone call because I had all these thoughts. I was like thinking like I became Milan
yeah,
for some reason. I started thinking of all these other like possibilities, but you don't want to really overthink it. Just call them, hey, how you been? Like I haven't talked to you in a minute. Just wanted to kind of catch up, but I actually wanted to invite you to my grand opening. Most of the time, they won't really question it. Usually, the people who question it is the people you don't really talk to that much. They're like, oh, what is it?
yeah,
Then they'll kind of. But if it's like your close family, start off with them. Then you build up that confidence. Like, oh, I can do it. And then let's say like maybe someone like you call someone who you don't really talk to that much. They question you. Maybe you fumble it or like you don't really know what to say. Text us or
yeah,
like be like, hey, I'm trying to like invite this person, but I kind of fumbled. I didn't know what to say. What could I have done better? This is what I said. And then we can kind of help you, like, kind of like readjust that. Or you could just call me after and be like, hey, Chris, like I'm gonna start inviting my family. Um,
yeah,
like, or it can even be on a Zoom with you like this when you call them, and then I can kind of like guide you to like what to say too, because like
yeah,
I know
yeah. I
for
think you guys should
Chris,
do it on a Zoom
because I know
and then over text, kind of like guide him one on one.
for Chris, I kind of did that for him too. He was inviting his family, and then he would like talk, like, "Oh, hey, how you been? This, and that," and then he'd go on mute, and he'd be like, "Okay, wait, what do I respond to this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got you." Da 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 da. And he's like, "Okay." Then he'd go
yeah,
on mute, and then he would start talking again. But that's because Chris was really like he would think like every other possibility. Like if I'm like, nah, like just go with it, just go with the flow. Like it's your
yes,
family; they're not gonna like go crazy.
yeah. That's true. That's true. Nah, for sure. No, and yeah, for sure need to make that list though. I mean, I
Okay.
already started to, but like
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, keep
seriously,
us
need to
updated
make
on
every
that.
single possibility basically that I could invite. I'm gonna have to have my parents kind of help me out too.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, make sure
definitely.
you ask him to use
Yeah,
the place.
definitely let your parents know and tell them to invite their friends and their family. And then they're like them, they can kind of just take care of them. Like they're inviting them, but if you know like their friends or like maybe their coworkers or whoever it is, you could just send them a message like, hey, just wanted to invite you to this. How you been? You don't gotta call them. If they give you their phone number, perfect. Call them. Like, hey, this is Brian. Your mom's name, son. Just wanted to let you know. I'm having a grand opening. Oh, good for you, cause my mom invited like her friends, and she even invited like the lady who works for like the low income housing who got us this house, and she ended up coming to my grand opening, and like she bought some stuff, and like my mom just gave me her number. She's like, oh, ¿quién habla? Who is this? Like, oh, it's Christopher, el hijo de Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Bro, I was shivering, bro. And then she asked me, oh, ¿y qué productos tienes? Like ¿de qué se trata de like tu negocio? I'm like, oh, it's like the health, wellness y beauty, so like tenemos vitaminas, tenemos como bebidas energéticas, saludables, y también tenemos like maquillaje. She's like, oh, okay, qué bueno, like, soy muy orgulloso de ti. Most likely they're just gonna kind of glaze you on the phone, like, oh, I'm so proud of you, good job, this and that. And once you kind of just say like, oh, my products, they range from health, wellness, and beauty, I just say like, oh, we have over 450 products that, they range from health, wellness, and beauty. That's like the most general topic, and then they don't really ask you anything after that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Second time.
All right, let's get to it then.
I'm making the thing on the chat for him, so we're gonna do the 14th. 16th and 20th.
Time.
Last time. Deadline. Alright, so it's gonna be on June 21st. Okay, for sure. So, let me know what you think about this, Brian. I said make guest list, invite friends, family, co-workers. Deadline Friday the 23rd. That is before this weekend. Let me put it on the. That's like 25. Give you some more time because I don't want you to like. I want you to like actually ask your parents too. Okay. Okay, here. Let me know if this is good. Okay, I just sent it to the chat. So like, make the guest invite list: friends, family, coworkers. I'd say like deadline, but like the 25th. Try to have like the whole list like out of like like who you're gonna invite. Pretty much just like write everybody's name down, and like like think of people. Ask your mom and your dad. Hey, who should I invite? I want to have my grand opening. Can you guys help me invite people too? Like I don't know. Maybe ask your sister. Maybe her friends want to do makeup or something like that. I don't know. Things like that. But if any of like the dates are like, oh, like you feel like it's too early or like you feel like you can't do it, then I can just help you out with it. And let me know if you can if you understand it too, because I put everyone like the first invite, send it by the 30th, the second invite by like the 16th, and then the last and final invite on the 20th, the day before. Yeah.
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 I got it.
For sure. Yeah, and then I'd say for like I'm not gonna lie, I'd say for like the Facebook post, put your flyer in ChatGPT and be like, put it to like be like make a caption inviting my family, and like do it like a heartwarming type of thing. I could probably let me see if I can try to do it right now. Look, I think that like it's gonna like save us some time and also that critical thinking. So yeah, low-key we got it planned out. Man, bro, we were just really planned out your whole GR right now. Kind of getting fired up just thinking about it now.
I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, this is the W. This
This is the start, bro.
Hey, Tona's still in that shirt though. Nah.
That
We need
works.
the phone line. Hey Brian, bro, I heard you need a phone line, bro.
Not
Let
Mm.
me let me,
even.
Hey,
let
hook
me
a
tell
brother.
you about
Hey,
some of the promotions we got going on.
hook a brother up. Like
I
Javi.
got
Free
you.
phone.
We have
I
that
got you.
Grandmaster plan.
Nah.
Damn. Yeah, how much? Hey, now how much you paying a month though?
Well, my brother been adding stuff, so I don't know. But
Those add-ons. That's how they get you. All the add-ons.
Hey, Tona knows. You be adding them on when you be
he's
selling
been
phones
getting
to
his kids'
people.
phones. That's why you're upgrading. But I think we play. How many of this? One,
Wait,
two.
what's your carrier right now?
It's T-Mobile.
Both of you. T-Mobile? What credit?
Yeah.
I
So
think
it's
I think I
T-Mobile.
got T-Mobile
And,
too. Let me see. Yeah, I got T-Mobile.
All right,
3,
let me tell you something.
4, 5.
When you switch from your carrier to Metro PCS, I can guarantee you a free phone.
Sure.
Guarantee you. What
Gar-
kind of phone you got right now, Brian? What kind of phone you got?
Wait, guarantee.
14
Wait,
Pro
what do you mean?
Max.
Wait, which one?
14 Pro Max.
We're a few generations behind, but let me tell you, Brian. 16 Pro Max. I can get you that $40 max.
Uh,
All you gotta do is switch.
Hey, you just said for free though.
we
You just
have we
said
have like I think it's
guaranteed.
7 to 9 lines, and we paid like 240.
Oh, 7 to 9 lines? Oh, okay.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of
Nah, I'm just
And we've
playing,
been
bro.
there for like 10 years at least. I
Oh,
think.
yeah? Dang.
Like I have two lines. I mean extra line too.
Extra.
He got the trap phone. I got
Yeah, it
two.
used to be my trap.
Trap on, trap
Extra
on.
phone.
Used to be. Not anymore though. Hey,
Still there.
now it's gonna be the
Now,
business
now it's
phone.
gonna end up being a nephew phone.
Oh, I was like, even the business phone right there, the nephew phone.
I could. Once I get a new one, they'll probably then make that one to the business. Or this one to the business. Alright, guest list.
Sure.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for today.
Bet. Here it is. For sure gonna get on that then.
Yeah. I think also just maybe just like take a day too, just like mentally prepare before you do it. Think about like what you're gonna say. I know for me too, like people were
Yeah.
like I kept second guessing myself. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I'll just do it tomorrow. And I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then like they kept pressing me on the chat. Hey, have you invited your guests? Hey, have you invited your guests? And I'm like, I made the list, cause like I was nervous, like I
Yeah.
like doing it. But like once you make that first phone call and like they're like, oh, congratulations, you're gonna be like, oh, they're thanking me like that. Like this is light work, and then you just do it again, and then you just do it again, and then you just do it again.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets fun after that, because then like you kind of catch up with all your family and you're like, dang, you know, like I gotta talk to these guys more, you know, like
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. But yes sir, I want to save this picture. How can I save it? Oh, right here. Now I for surely know Kwan's gonna be like, dang, Chris's girlfriend wears the pants.
She does. Where's the pants?
No, she's gonna press me. She's gonna be like, oh, but you still thought about the 14th and you didn't say anything? No.
The thought crossed your mind?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What about you, Brian? You wear the pants?
Yeah, but damn, you never even know.
Yeah.
It's cause like you never know, right? It's like you think you do sometimes, but then like it's like you take them off and you just hand them to her, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you see, Brian knows. Brian knows. Hey, Tona used to not wear the pants either. Trust. You should ask Tona about his past relationship. She used to wear the
Stop
pants.
it.
Especially
Stop
with
it.
the
Stop it.
fucking Afghan girl, but it's so crazy.
Yeah, they're the craziest.
From Afghanistan too, so shit.
Singing straight out the motherlands?
Uh,
Hey, why can't I save this picture, bro? It's okay. Hold up, I got this.
what do you do right there, Tona? It's like a sales or customer service
It's
representative?
sales. It's sales. Yeah.
What's the customer service representative? They're the ones that stand behind the.
Customer service. Nah, we're like dealers. Cause the thing about Metro is like they're all independently owned. They're all franchises.
Yeah,
Hmm.
So we're just like yeah, we're just like salesmen.
yeah,
We do it all basically. We do it all.
yeah. Yeah, because I have an interview tomorrow as a AT&T customer service representative.
Oh, you're gonna be a sales rep then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's
You
good. But
think
wait, is it gonna be in person or is it gonna be on call?
the interview is gonna be in Zoom.
On Zoom? Okay.
Hey, there you go, man. Let's go.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
that business
I don't even
professional.
know. So I'm just like, damn, I don't
Hey,
know.
those jobs are good because you can make commission.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't get paid that much, but I sell a lot. I'm making.
Ooh.
I'm
yeah.
waiting for this check to hit. I'm waiting.
I'm just trying to use it just to at least experience too, you know.
That's how Tony and
It's
Carla
good
they went crazy.
because you can get those skills. Those are the skills that you need that'll help you
Yeah.
out long term.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I could try to get some sales skills or just even customer service skills, you know.
Exactly. That's why these type of jobs are the best to get.
Yeah.
Straight in the sales field
See how that goes. Shit.
should be cool.
That should be cool. And right before too, I was like making a list of the stuff I'm gonna get, or I would get like on a monthly basis.
Oh, yup.
I was
Like
on the
benefit.
Amway website.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Like your ditto.
they got magnesium pill. I think that was like a new product.
That's actually yeah. That's a new one that actually just dropped.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's clutch. That's what I use. I'm gonna probably get that.
Okay.
Making a
Yeah,
little list of the stuff.
I think maybe next time, maybe before the GO, we should set up a time so we can talk again with Quan to see like what was
Yeah,
or maybe with Luke or someone to see like if
Mm.
we can talk a little bit more about your process, and hopefully after that meeting we can launch your Amway account, and then we
yeah.
can, like I
Yeah.
said, we want to be doing that what's it called?
By the end of this month, huh?
Yeah, like getting into next month,
I
so
like
you can
the
have
first
that.
of the month.
It's the first
Oh,
of the
yeah, because I already
month.
prepared some questions
First,
too
first
for
of the
that
month.
meeting. And
Oh
just
yeah.
general
Prepared.
questions before launching.
What kind of questions you prepare?
Like, for example, like what are the fees associated once you launch? Is there annual fees, monthly fees, or any other basically any fees that are involved?
Uh huh.
Like what happens when I don't meet the monthly BV expectation? And then can I leave whenever if something ever happens? You know,
Uh
like
huh.
if I ever just decide to like quit, do I get charged a fee? No charge? Like what is the barriers
Uh
to
huh.
leave or entry? Could I ever come back again? Like if I stop and just like completely lose hope or just say some crazy shit happens
Uh huh.
and I want to do it again in 2 years. I just want to know how that works. And then
Uh huh.
basically the process, just a little bit just about the launch process, like what is required, like social security number, ID, etc.
Mhm.
And then like, do I get taxed at the end of the year? So how does like taxes work with this
Uh
business?
huh.
And then
Yeah.
other questions like, do we have like, when selling like, because I still don't know how like how we have to sell products, we go out there and sell.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not gonna obviously have whatever they want, like the product. Let's say they want some hair product, and like how do they shop that? Do I give them a link? Like I think I said Chris mentioned earlier, link, or do
Yeah.
I get it and then ship it to their address? I kind of want to know about that and whether I have to pay shipping for like whatever I ordered,
Mm.
and then
I know I can
yeah,
for surely
and then
answer like
like
some of
and
these.
then whether I'm pretty sure I think I already got this question answered, but like what products are in my store after I launch? But I think that's pretty much everything, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Every single thing. We'll go through like the whole web tour too.
Yeah, and then
Right after.
right, basically go over again like the main incentives, bonuses. Like I already know I wrote one down, the
Uh
strong
huh.
start incentives, but I forgot the other ones. I know I have it in my notes, but
Uh huh.
just so I could look them up again.
That's
And
gonna be
then like
good.
what's the average investment to launch? Like so when somebody launches, what's like the average amount they spend?
Mhm.
But
You
yeah,
want to
just
answer some of these right now,
the
Toro?
basically the questions I had like right before.
So, now, yeah, I'm curious. What makes you ask these questions?
I don't know, just like before launching, it's just questions that went through my mind. That's why I was
Uh
just
huh.
trying to like
Uh huh.
see, just to know basically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, it's good to know. Some of these questions. I saw how a lot of them, talked about the money side of the aspect. When it comes to fees and
Yeah,
investment, things like that. You remember last time where we went over return on investment? Remember
yeah,
I told you like the few things that you will have to invest in this business, and by I mean will. I mean, like it's like nothing's mandatory, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's what we mean by
Always
low
suggested.
startup
Yeah.
costs. Yeah, because there's no fees that anyone has to pay to run their Amway business at any time. As long as remember, I went through some of those things with you that are always optional. But then, I mean, obviously, we know, what's a better way. Like it's only for people that are serious about, building the business fast, wanting to grow
Yeah.
fast. If they, like I said, it's optional. And obviously, even before we get into the idea of investing, we go over, people's budgets, make sure they have their income good. That's what I'm saying. It's good that you got an interview coming up tomorrow, right? Start getting some good income, so you can invest into your business. But in terms of like fees and anything like that, I mean, there's nothing, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing, right? Only thing you have to pay is what for your order every single month. And as a first year contract IBO, I think you get free shipping on your first order for the whole year.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
I take advantage of it. So I make sure to have everything in my order. Go. Quiet. That's why I make sure to have everything like in my order, like my customers' products, my own products, before I place the order. And that's why I like it, because like I don't gotta pay for like the delivery fee, my whole first year, and I'm still.
And yeah, and when you think about it, when you're ordering products, obviously, you need to buy. Like when you mentioned before, like how you can get these products out to people. There's a few ways, like you said, through the link. Another way is, a big thing that separates, like if I were to ask you right now, let's say we both met a random customer,
Yeah.
why would he buy from you instead of me?
Yeah.
Why would he buy from Chris instead of you? It comes down to, I mean, we all have the same products, right? Like your
Yeah.
website's not different than mine. Maybe a few things are different, but we all have the same products. What makes it different is the customer service.
The experience.
So I think you've seen the little things that like Chris does, and what we do is we order the products and we hand deliver it to them,
Yeah.
so we can make that connection. We can get to know them a little bit better. And another thing we do is give them some samples of some new products they can try out. Like, yeah, I know you ordered this one. Because you ordered this, I wanted to throw in this just for you, so they can
Mm.
try it, get exposed to some new products. So there's a lot of techniques we can show you about that. But yeah, there's different way. I think we can talk about that more when we go over the web tour.
Yeah.
And then in terms of taxes, it's 1099.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we use 1099 because it's self-employed technically.
Mhm. Bet. There it is.
Yeah, but that shouldn't stop you, from asking. Definitely, like I said, when we invite Quan or Luke, maybe next
Yeah.
week or so, yeah, it's your opportunity to ask some questions to see, um, what it's looking like for your launch date, and then we'll go through the Amway site and get you you started, and you
Yo,
know,
Jonah, I wanted to ask if we should send them the EOP.
maybe not yet, but we'll talk about that later. If so, we'll just send it out.
Okay, sounds good.
But yeah, what does your availability look like? Just or because
But
you said you're gonna be working now, Brian.
no, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know
We'll
yet.
see.
All right, we'll just stay up on the chat then. Try and find a
I'm
time that works
applying.
for all of
That's
us.
what I'm hoping for. Not then. By starting June, I'm gonna just start hitting up my construction guy, and then
Oh, nice.
see whenever he has work, I could pull up. 'Cause I mean that pay probably the best paying that I'll find. But I need a W two form this year, so I want to get like a legit job.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, and it's all good with with your recovery and everything.
As of right now, yeah, it's already been today's Wednesday. It's been 1 week already,
Oh, that's good.
but so I should be good by next week. And by the end of this week, hopefully I can start doing like normal stuff again, like exercise, light workouts.
There you go.
Yeah.
I need to get back into it. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember you were telling me how you want to start getting back into that.
Yeah, I need to put in the work. I need to lose 10 pounds.
There you go.
So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna focus on that after and just trying to work, trying to listen to audios, take notes, try to learn basically. As long as I learn, then I should be good.
Yeah. Alright then, bro. I mean, I think that kind of sums it up for today's beauty.
There. Alright then, guys. Appreciate you guys' time.
Yes, sir.
Should get on
Appreciate
that
it, bro.
list. Let you guys know if I have any questions about the list.
I bet. Yeah, just let us know,
I'll
bro.
for sure talk to you guys before I even make that call.
Yeah, no, yeah. Just let us know.
Kind of prepare.
We can prepare good.
Yeah, because I'll probably start with my friends and then go on to closer family and then boom.
Yes, sir. Coco believes in you too, bro.
Oh, hey, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Coco Moco.
Yes, sir. My dad
That's
called
what do you call them? What's the what do you call it?
He's a Shih Tzu, but I don't know. His tongue's out.
Yeah.
He has like a problem. It's like I forget what it's called.
That's the dog that my aunt always had back then.
Like his dog's his tongue's too big for his mouth, so it just sticks out.
Like, I have a Shih Tzu mix. It's
Yeah,
like
he's a Shih Poo.
oh, that's a Shih Poo?
Yeah, Shih Poo.
Oh, yeah. I have a Malti Poo.
Well, Malti Poo? Oh yeah, those are cute too. It's like traditional Mexican dogs.
Right?
Mexican dog family. It's either like
That's true.
like the Shih Poo or the Malti Poo.
Oh, for real, and those poodles.
Yeah, it's always these poodle dogs. Yeah, I didn't even want him. My mom just got him one day. I'm like, what is this guy doing? Because we used to have a Frenchie, but we got rid of
Yeah.
him. That Frenchie was hella crazy, bro. He would just like get the zoomies out of nowhere, and bro was like brain dead. Like he would not listen at all. He was like,
Yeah, dude, I don't know how people.
he would run in, bro. He would run into the walls and stuff, bro, because he was just hella dumb.
Yeah, nah, I feel bad for those dogs. They breathe all hard, have trouble breathing.
They're like,
Yeah, it's because their nose is like cut in half, or they have
Yeah.
a short nose basically, so they have
Yeah.
problems.
I know.
They have all types of health problems, to be honest.
Nah, in fact, and they're hella expensive. So my mom's like, nah, let's get rid of him.
For real, it's like damn.
But yeah, bro. We'll stay in touch on that chat then, and
Yeah.
then we'll try to see when we can maybe book another meeting so we can meet up maybe with Luke or with Quan. Try to book
Yeah.
their time, and then we'll try to see what day works best for us too. And yeah, just keep us posted on the chat, and or maybe even call me too if like you're gonna make some phone calls, stuff like that. Let us know
Yeah.
how it goes, and then yeah, we can help you out with that too.
Yes, sir. All right, then sounds good, guys. Hope you guys have a good night then. Appreciate your
All
guys'
right, then.
time.
You too, my boy.
All right,
Good
then.
one.
Take care,
Later,
Brian.
Brian.
All right, then, man.
Right then. Yes, sir. Bro, did you just fart?
No, bro.
What was that noise?
It's me rolling on my windows.
Oh, I was like, no way, he's holding it in after he left.
Hell no.